Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to learn about the sinusoidal response of RL series circuit. First of all, sinusoid means is a signal having a function sine or cosine. So in this derivation, we are using cosine function. So let the input voltage V be V cos omega t plus theta. Okay, the switch will be closed at t equal to 0. There you get the closed path. There you can get the current flow in the circuit. So I already told you in the previous video also that the I is I of t. That means current is a function of time t. Now what we do, we apply KVL. Okay, we apply KVL. Now first I am writing the drops. First of all, voltage drop across the resistor plus voltage drop across the inductor is equal to supply voltage V. Okay, now what is VR? That is R into I. Voltage across the inductor L into di by dt is equal to, this is what? V cos omega t plus theta. Clear? Now we are rearranging. So what we are doing? We are dividing this entire equation with L, and I'm writing the derivative part first. Okay, so this is di by dt plus, look at this term. There you get R by L into I equal to V by L cos omega t plus theta. Okay, if you want, you can even modify this equation as d plus R by L into I is equal to V by L cos omega t plus theta. It is up to you. Okay, I will consider this equation. Okay, so this equation, if you solve this equation, you will be getting the solution for the current I. Clear? So this solution current will have two components. First component is called the complementary, or it's not component but of two parts. The first part is a complementary function and the second part is a particular solution or particular integral. Now if we can able to solve these two parts, there we can get the complete solution for the current I. By simple mathematics, the complementary function, let it be IC. Straight away we can write that as C into e power minus t into R by L. Okay, consider this as equation 2. Now it is the time to calculate the particular integral. Okay, so how we can solve the particular integral? It will be determined by using undetermined coefficients. That means we have to assume some expression for particular solution. That is, by assuming IP as what? IP as A cos omega t plus theta plus B sin omega t plus theta. Okay, call it as equation 1. Now, if we can do the derivative part, that is IP prime, equal to what? We have to differentiate this one, no? It's a cos function. So, derivative part will be minus sign. And again, for this part, you are going to have the derivative part. There you get minus A omega sine omega t plus theta. Similarly, if you do the derivative for the other part, there you get B omega cos omega t plus theta. Okay, so consider this as equation 3 and this one as equation 4. Okay, now what you do, you substitute these two equations, that is equation 3 and 4 in equation 1. That means this one. There you can have certain kind of expressions, and let us see how it can be. And you please remember what is IP expression and what is IP prime expression. Okay, so now for your convenience, I'll be writing the same equations here. IP is A cos omega t plus theta plus B sin omega t plus theta. So this is our third equation. Now what is our fourth equation? IP prime. IP prime is what? Minus A omega sine omega t plus theta plus B omega cos omega t plus theta. Okay, this is our fourth equation. What is our first equation? First equation is what? di by dt plus r by L into I is equal to what? V by L cos omega t plus theta. Now what you do, you substitute third equation and fourth equation in this first equation. Okay, now this is nothing but what, and here what you need to do, you have to assume this expression's current I. Okay, so here is current I is there, no? Instead of I, you assume that current has a particular integral IP. Okay, so now instead of di by dt, you may assume IP prime. Instead of I, you may assume IP. Okay, so if we do so, then for the first part, what we can write? We can write minus a omega sine omega t plus theta plus b omega cos omega t plus theta. Okay, plus r by L into other part. So there you get I, no? So instead of I, what we supposed to write? IP. So a cos omega t plus theta plus b sine omega t plus theta. Okay, which is equal to, rest of the part will be same. This is V by L cos omega t plus theta. Clear? Now what you do, you separate the sine and cos terms. If we separate, we'll be getting minus a omega from this term. So here we are having sine term. This is b into r by L. So there you got plus br by L. Okay, so this is the coefficient for sine omega t plus theta. Similarly, if we take out cos omega t plus theta terms, then you'll be getting b omega, what? B omega plus, what is the leftover? AR by L, right? So this is AR by L into cos omega t plus theta. And the other part will be as usual. So V by L cos omega t plus theta. Okay, now what you do, you compare the cos and sine terms on both sides. By simple comparison, what we can write now? What we can write now? Tell me. This is minus a omega plus br by L. This is the coefficient for sine. Is there any sine term on the LHS side? Sorry, on RHS side? No. So it should be equal to 0. Okay, so call it as equation 5. And now, what is b omega plus AR by L? So we are having, this is a cos coefficient, no? So other side also you are having cos coefficient. So by simple comparison, it should be equal to V by L. Call it as equation 6. Now, we want to solve 5 and 6. So we get the expressions for A and B. Okay, so this is very easy. Okay, so whatever the methodology that you are comfortable with, you can do and you can solve. So here I am writing the A and B expressions directly. So A will be, if you solve, A will be V into R by R square plus omega L square. Clear? And B will be V into omega L by R square plus omega L square. Okay, so these are very important. Okay, you please try for A and B expressions. And if you don't know how to solve the 5 and 6 equations, you can comment so that I can answer. Okay, so now what we can do now? Tell me. So we got A and B terms. Okay, so we got A and B terms. Now what we do now? So these A and B expressions can be substituted now. Okay, so how we can substitute? Let us see. Okay, now go for the IP relation. Look at the equation 3. IP, there you got A cos omega t plus theta, B sin omega t plus theta is there, no? You substitute A and B there. So you get the particular integral. Okay, so I'm doing that. So now what is IP now? A. What do you mean by A? That is V into R by R square plus omega L whole square. Okay, so this is A. A what? A cos omega t plus theta. Now B. What is B? B is V into omega L by R square plus omega L whole square into sine omega t plus theta. This is our particular integral. We can even solve this equation. So how we can solve? Let us see. Now what you do, you assume, okay, or you put m cos phi as VR by R square plus omega L square. So this part, you assume this part as m cos phi and this part as m sin phi. Okay, so this m sin phi will be what? Equal to V omega L by R square plus omega L whole square. Okay, so now in order to find m and phi values, what we can do? We all know this very well. Okay, so cos phi is there, sin phi is there. How we get m? So simply by squaring both equations and adding, we'll get the magnitude m. So we'll do that. Okay, so now you do m square cos square phi plus m square sin square phi. What you are getting? This will be square, no, so this is v square r square by r square plus omega L square whole square. This is the first equation square plus second equation is what? V square omega square L square by r square plus omega L square whole square. Okay, so take the LCM. What you can get? So I'm directly writing. So take v square out. So you get r square plus omega L whole square divided by, what is the rest of the part? LCM, r square plus omega L whole square. So wholes expressions square. So one part will be cancelled. What is the leftover? So this is what? V square by r square plus omega L square. Okay, so here what is the part? If we take m square as out, there you get cos square phi plus sin square phi. We all know very well what is cos square phi plus sin square phi, nothing but 1. So what is m square? This is all m square, no? M square equal to v square by r square plus omega L whole square. Now if I want to calculate m, how can I do? So square it on both sides. There you get this v by root of r square plus omega L whole square. That's it. So we got the magnitude m. Okay, so m is over. So how we can calculate the phi? So think over how we can calculate the phi. Simply take the ratio sine by cos, whatever the expression may be, you may find. So but tan phi is always preferable. Okay, so now in order to get the tan phi, what we can do? So we have to divide, let us assume this as small Roman equation 2 and this one as equation 1, small Roman. Now how you get the tan phi? There is second equation divided by the first equation. Let us see how we can solve. So now this is what? M sin phi by M cos phi. So M sin phi is what? M sin phi. This is V omega L by R square plus omega L whole square. Okay, so directly I'm writing here division. So M cos phi, I'm reciprocating that one. So directly I'm writing. So this is R square plus omega L whole square divided by what? VR. So this part gets cancelled. Okay. So, and what is there? A V also gets cancelled. What is the leftover now? This is omega L by R. Okay. Now, M gets cancelled here. What is sin phi by cos phi? Sin by cos is tan. So, tan phi equal to omega L by R. If I want to calculate the phi, what we should do? This is nothing but tan inverse. Take tan inverse on both sides. There you get tan inverse of omega L by R. There you get the expression for phi. Now, how we can substitute IP now? So, IP can be written like this. This is what? M. What is M? This is V by root of r square plus omega L whole square into cos. We are having omega t plus theta is there, no? You can also have the angle phi. So because the circuit is having inductor, so you'll prefer negative sign. So there you get minus phi. So here phi is what? Tan inverse of omega L by R. Okay, so this is our particular solution. Now, what we can write now, what is the complete solution for the current? That is complementary function plus particular integral. So, we already wrote the relation for the complementary function is there, no? That is C into e power minus t into r by L. Now, what is the particular solution? This entire expression. So, here v by root of r square plus omega L whole square into cos omega t plus theta minus tan inverse of omega L by R. Okay, so this is our complete solution current I. But still the solution is incomplete because we are having C. So how we can solve the C value? So C value can be evaluated using initial conditions. So what are the initial conditions? If the problem is not specified about the charge of inductor, we have to assume that the inductor is initially uncharged. Okay, so we do the same. So because inductor, what is the property of inductor? Inductor does not allow sudden changes in current. So at t equal to 0, because the initial inductor current was 0, even though we close the switch, at the time of closing the switch also, current I equal to 0. Okay, so I'll show here resistor and inductor, right? So switch was closed. So this was excited by the supply. Now, what is the initial charge? That means what is the initial current through the inductor? 0. Initially uncharged means. That means current 0. So it will behaves like a open circuit. Okay, it will behaves like a open circuit. Let me draw. Okay, so like this. So even if you close the switch, also, because of the nature of the inductor, it does not allow the sudden changes in current, even though still you are having a 0 ampere current in the circuit. Okay, so the same condition was utilized here. Okay, now what you do, you got the current expression. Now, what is the current I now? 0 equal to, or else I will write the current equation again so that it is easy for you to understand. So I is equal to C into e power minus t into r by L plus v by root of r square plus omega L whole square into cos omega t plus theta minus tan inverse of omega L by r. Clear? Now you substitute the conditions. Instead of I, what we can write now? 0 equal to C into e power. T term is there, no? What is t value here? 0. Anything power 0 is 1 plus v by, no way you're having t or I. So write the same expression, root of r square plus omega L square cos omega t. So what is this? 0 plus theta minus tan inverse of omega L by R. Okay, so now can you write the expression for C now? Anything power 0 is 1. So keep this part is there, no? This entire part. Okay, so keep this part to the other side. There you get the expression for C, that is minus V by root of r square plus omega L whole square into cos theta minus tan inverse of omega L by R. Clear? Now, can we write the complete equation now? There I equal to, instead of here, look at here, instead of C, you may write the expression. So you get minus V by root of r square plus omega L whole square into cos theta minus tan inverse of omega L by R. So this is our C into e power minus t into r by L plus rest of the portion is same. So you may also take this, okay, so let me write. So this is V by root of r square plus omega L whole square into cos omega t plus theta minus tan inverse of omega L by r. If you want, you can take this part from both sides as a common. There you can get the even simplified current expression, but no need. Okay, so if you want, you can write. In this way, we can find the complete solution for the current in RL series circuit excited by sinusoidal input. I hope this video helps you, and if you are having any doubts, you can comment so that I can answer. Thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you.